Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a quick little video review for the first official trailer for the next DC direct-to-video animated movie, and this one's going to be Son of Batman. Alright, so as always, I will put the link to the trailer in the description. It's about 30 seconds long, but it gives you a pretty good idea of what the movie is going to be about, what the premise is. It's based on the DC Grant Morrison trade or story arc, Batman and Son. I think it's a couple trades, actually. Now, I personally have never read it, but I do know who Damian Wayne is. Read wikis and stuff like that on the character, and I don't know from the trailer how close it's going to be to that. So unfortunately I can't compare because I've never actually read that one. I've read a good number of Batman trades. I do enjoy them very much. Grant Morrison, I love his stuff, especially his run on New X-Men and what he did with Final Crisis, I believe. Really enjoyed that, and I do have that one in trade. But this one I never got a chance to read, although I did hear it's absolutely fantastic. The idea of bringing in a new Robin, so to speak, but this Robin is not just, some other kid. He actually is Batman's kid, Bruce Wayne's kid. Talia al Ghul introduces him in the trailer. You can see Damian Wayne is introduced as Bruce Wayne, Batman's son. He's unruly, he's brooding, he's struggling with his inner demons, and basically there's some quick little clips in here where you can kind of get an idea that Batman or Bruce Wayne he is going to be having trouble with teaching Damian his style of doing things, which is not to kill, just to stop, justice and all that good stuff, when his grandfather is, of course, Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, however you want to pronounce it. Depending on, Dark Knight, they say Ra's. Most other things they say Ra's al Ghul. So it's an interesting premise. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. You have Deathstroke in there, who's kind of trying to take over the League of Shadows now that Ra's is out of the picture. And Deathstroke is one of the most popular DC villains, but I have to think after Batman Arkham Origins and this, he's been moved up, I think, to one of the biggest DC villains there is, and I really like the art style in this. His design is similar to the Arkham Origins design, the mask and everything, and he just looks really, really cool. Looks like there's going to be some good fights between him and Damian. His voice actor sounds really great. I haven't heard him before. Let's see. It is played by Thomas Gibson, who I'm not familiar with, but his voice for Deathstroke is awesome. We've got Jason O'Mara, who's going to be voicing Bruce Wayne, Batman, who sounds good. Kevin Conroy, he was doing Batman 20 years ago for the animated series. He's retired at this point. How many times can we expect to get Kevin Conroy back to do it all the time? He can't do it all the time. Eventually, we're going to have to get new voice actors to do Batman. Yes, Kevin Conroy will always probably be the best, but we can't always expect to get him. He's old now. He's 60, 70, something like that. He's, it's time to start getting some new people in there, and he sounds good. I think Jason O'Mara does a good job of Bruce Wayne, Batman's voice. In addition to that, we have Stuart Allen, who's playing Damian Wayne, who sounds good as well. It sounds just like I would expect him to. When I read him in the comics or this kind of thing, I kind of picture him sounding that way. So it looks like it's going to be a fun one. Obviously, Grant Morrison is a master, when it comes to writing. Does an amazing job, so I'm sure the story is great. Although personally I haven't read it, but I do like the premise, do like the trailer, and I would say after Justice League War, I think I'm even more excited for Batman and Son than I was for Justice League War. Flashpoint surprised me last year. The Dark Knight Returns is probably the best animated movie I've ever seen, personally, and I think Son of Batman will be really, really good. I hope that it'll be on the same level as The Dark Knight Returns, maybe under the Red Hood, something of the sort, and can be one of the better DC direct-to-video movies. I love these, man. I love every single one of these, and I'm going to continue to do reviews for all of them as DC releases them, because nowadays, there just isn't a lot of good cartoons on, anymore. The new Turtle show is okay, but I don't really care for the new Beware the Batman. The art style is CG. I don't know. It's okay for Turtles, but for Batman, I mean, Turtles are they're not humans. Batman and CG, it's just, I don't know. It's the designs are a little weird, but that said, Son of Batman looks absolutely great. Check out the trailer in the description if you guys haven't seen it yet, and let me know what you think about this one. Let me know how high your hopes are, and how good you think it's going to be in terms of gauging between the ones we've already seen, like Dark Knight Returns, like Under the Red Hood, like all the other Batman direct-to-videos we've had. Anyway, it's pretty much all I got to say for this one. Very excited for it. Can't wait to see this one. More excited than I was for Justice League War. I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev. As always, same peace.